on the field goal, in the time management, clock management. Even in this game, we might have gotten 20 yards closer with a pass just before the 75-yard field goal with clock management.
Mr. Davis, Kevin Radich, KGO Radio, up here.
Where are you?
Up here.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Do you believe that he was daring you to fire him? You said people in the organization believe that he wanted to be fired. Did you believe that he was daring you?
That's a good question. I don't know what he was doing, but he got me to fire him.
Kim Coyle, CBS. The coach that's going to come in and take Lane Kiffin's place, is this interim coach or is this a long-term solution in your
Excuse
mind?
me, it's an interim coach. And he's not going to come in, he's here now. By that I mean he's on the staff.
And do you feel he's going to be here for a while?
I haven't made that decision relative to how long he'll be here. I want to give him an opportunity. He has a love of the Raiders. He always has had. He wanted to come here. That's another thing. You know, you hear about coaches. It'll be tough for him to get a coach because coaches don't want to get in over here, and it'll be tough to get a coach. And then the statement was made about 2 weeks ago, I had to recruit all these coaches. A lot of them didn't want to come here. You know that. But go talk to them. And he even listed Rob Ryan as some coach who didn't want to come here. I mean, it got to the point where I think he forgets who he's talking about. But you talk to Greg Knapp, who coached for us, who'd been with me before. Talk to Tom Cable. Talk to anyone. There are a lot of people who want to come here, and there are a lot of guys out there who are doing TV who were on the phone this morning just wondering what I'm going to do. And they all have pretty good names, so we'll find out.
Mr. Davis, Lawrence Scott with NBC.
No, I want to go a little bit. Yeah.
How much does it bother you personally that this much upheaval, the coaching position, over the past several years, may be tarnishing the image of a once proud franchise that's trying to... It
bothers me a great deal. Yeah, it bothers me. Because I like to think that wherever you go in the world, you say silver and black, you say Raiders. And we do have great fans, and we've got a lot of things coming up, you know. And we've got 3 more years, 8, 9, 10, with the Players Association. There's a work stoppage possibly in 11. You got to be prepared for that. We got stadium. There's a lot of things, and it bothers me. Yeah, I want it to go in the right direction with youth, and see if we could build something that way.
Cam Inman-Barry News Group.
Oh. How's your mother?
She's fine, thank you. Can you talk about how he brought up the repeated coaching changes? How much of a detriment?
I didn't bring that up.
I said he did.
Oh, okay.
How much of a detriment do you believe that is to your guys' success every season?
Not every season. Well, obviously, I don't think that a coach has to be more than 4 years, because I think this thing is cyclical now, and you got to remember. One of the guys on TV the other day said, you know, the Raiders had been in the Super Bowl in 2002. Dallas hasn't been there since, I don't know when, 1995 or something. No one in the West has been there in about 20 years. Kansas City, Denver, about 10 years. And so we've been in 2000, 2001, and 2002. And we hit a thing that I admit that I didn't think we'd hit. That I didn't think it possible that we'd hit these couple of years. But as I told you, we'll get it back, Cam. And I do believe that it's good to have one guy for 4 or 5 years. Yes?
Phil Barber. Two questions, if I could. The first, who shared the play calling with Lane last week? And the second, I believe you said no other coaches dismissed. What about Mark Jackson? Is he still with the organization?
As far as I know, he is. Why, have you dismissed him? No. The one who shared the play calling was Greg Knapp. But other than that, in the past year and 3 games, Lane has called all the plays on offense.
David White again. I understand you fired him for cause. If they win these last 2 games, they're 3-1. Are we sitting here today?
Yes, you would be. If the same events took place, yeah, you'd be sitting here.
Take a 10-minute break. We'll bring down the head coach.
Yeah.
Need anything?
No. Hi, Cam. Hey, Steve.
Well done.
That's part of it.
Mike? So let's take a break here, quick break.
That it meant that there were reasons. A cause means a grasp of a lot of reasons. And
But was it for the money, or was it for the lesson?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Guys,
His release.
give us a break, please.
What?
Take a break here.
What'd you say?
The termination, was it for, because it was, give us
No. It's termination predicated on cause. It was not predicated on not winning or losing. It was predicated on cause. Insubordination, lack of loyalty, lack of this.
Right. But it wasn't for money, it was for the lesson, is that correct?
What's the lesson?
The lesson being that people cannot do this.
Well, that's part of it. They can't take on the organization they're working for. They have in their contract it says they must uphold the virtue. Whatchamacallit? First of all, he doesn't deserve to get paid. He lied to. Oh, hi. Sorry about you.
Thank you.
Okay, how's Elizabeth?
She's fine. She's working, thank goodness,
Okay.
and I'm picking up bits and pieces.
It's a
And
tough
after we
world.
get here, here's the unemployment line. I stand behind it. So, tough business these days.
I didn't say anything, but I assure you it wasn't that. I mean, you just can't have someone attacking your organization every week, every day, and getting away with it. And that's what cause means, that he didn't fulfill the terms of his contract. The contract doesn't say you have to win 10 games or 8 games or 6 games. It says you have to act in a manner consistent with the rate of tradition, the rate of history, the rate of loyalty. You have to be under the supervision of the general partner. You just can't do things on your own. Hi, Pete.